Hi, good evening. Myself, Dr. Rita Singh Rathore, and today's topic is a role and significance of the human resource management. As before, we discussed about structure of the human resource management, and now after understanding the structure, what are the main features of the structure, and what is the relevance of it, that what is the role and the significance of the human resource management, the topic is. Whereas HRM is employee management with an emphasis on those employees as asset of the business. Because in this context, employees are sometimes referred to as a human capital, as with other business assets. The goal is to make effective use of employees, how productively they could use the employees' talent, their skills, while reducing risk and maximizing return on investment. So this is the main process of the role and the significance of the human resource management. Whereas what is the HR planning? The main part is so forecasting future workforce needs and developing strategies to attract and retain the right talent, whichever the candidate is required for the particular task. And the recruitment and selection is the basic process with attracting and selecting suitable candidates for job roles within the organization. HRM's significance is there in the employee onboarding and the training and development also. Onboarding refers to the processes in which new hire employee are integrated into the organization, and it includes activities and allows new employees to complete an initial new hire orientation process. This is a process, and as well as learn about the organization and its structure, what is the organizational structure is, what is the culture over there, what culture is there, what is the main vision and mission of the organization, what are the main values of the organization. So during the orientation process, these all things are being illustrated to the employees. And in the training and development in the HRM, it refers to a system of educating employees within a company. It includes various tools, instructions, and activities designed to improve employee performance. It's an opportunity for employees to increase their knowledge and upgrade their skills. In the further significances of the HR, the next is the compensation and the benefits. So what is the difference between the compensation and the benefits? See, simply compensation covers people's direct pay, their salary, their wages, but the benefits cover employees' indirect pay, like health insurance and stock options, but also social benefits such as parental leave and some other reasons. So these all are the benefits. And amongst those all things, next is employees relations. So what is the employees relations in HR? It looks specifically to the developing and maintaining positive relationship within a company's employee. Those are working together over there. While employees relation in function of HR, it's a major role in the liaising between the employer and employee, as well as building in benefits and the policies to create a healthy workplace, so that there shouldn't be a barrier amongst the employee and the employer. Some communicative platform should be there to maintain the environment healthy and to communicate all the employees about the policies and procedures of the company to maintain the healthy relation within the employees. These all significances, the main role of the HR, which is really very significant, which is a performance management. So what is a performance management? It's an ongoing continuous process of communicating and clarifying job responsibilities, priorities, performance expectations, and the development planning that optimize an individual's performance and aligns with the organizational strategical goals. So that's why this way they could reach towards the directly toward the organizational's main objectives and the main goal of the organization. And the secondary, this is a second feature which is relevant to the health, safety, and the wellness of the employee. So what it is, for example, HR management has a responsibility to ensure that the organization is in compliance with OSH Act requirements, which is a legal term, and that supervisors and managers understand that it is their duty to ensure that the workplace is free from recognized hazards that are causing or likely to cause death or serious physical harm. So all the employees may feel very safe, and HR is supposed to make sure that their company invest in proper training and education of the employee about safety and health in the workplace. So employee could be very much reluctant because behind them there is a family also. It's on vital importance that the staff knows how to prevent different accidents, injuries, and work-related health problems. In the HR role, multiple topics are there as in HRIS. So what is the HRIS? Where they maintain the employees' data, their record, their all the record and the maintenance of the all the employees' data. And second was is the talent management. So what is the talent management? It is a full scope of HR processes to attract, onboard, develop, motivate, and retain high-performing employees. This is a main job role of the HR, and talent management is aimed at improving business performance through practices that makes employees more productive. Like which skill is existing in the particular employee and how they can improve their productivity relevant to the particular skill, which would be very much useful for the organization. And then the diversity and the inclusion, what it is? Diversity is the presence, as before also I explained, diversity is the presence of the differences within a given setting in the workplace. That can mean differences in race and gender and age and maybe religion, maybe the culture more. So inclusion is the practice of ensuring that people feel a sense of belonging and support from the organization, that for the organization each and everyone is equal and equal space is there for everyone, and it can bring many benefits such as a higher performance, greater innovation, and a more positive environment for both employees and other associates or the customer. That's why diversity inclusion is important for thriving a business. Now it's a time for the significance of the HRM. So what is the significance of the HRM? It is a strategic alignment. So what is a strategic alignment? According to the correctly, strategic alignment is the prudent arrangement of the various internal and the external elements of an organization, and from its business strategy to its organization structure, to best support the achievement of its long-term goals and the purpose. For example, if you take your car in for a wheel alignment, the mechanic will make sure the wheel are on straight. Alignment can also mean following directions or being in agreement. Like if you're studying in a school, so there has to be act in alignment with the state education rules. So, and there are multiple objectives are also there for the strategic alignment, like the daily activities, projects, and objectives of an organization with its mission, vision, and the strategy. The HRM's significance, what is the talent acquisition and the retention? So, while acquiring talent is important, retaining this talent is equally, if not more, significant. And retention refers to the strategies and the initiatives undertaken by HR to keep valuable employees engaged, satisfied, and committed to the organization. Because it's all about creating an environment where employees want to stay and they want to grow. They want to be there peaceful. They don't want any type of the ignorance in that way. So this is the main role, this is the main duty of the HR manager to maintain those all things. And whereas the matter of the performance and the productivity, so there is a difference. Productivity focuses on the quantity of results, while performance focuses on the quality of the result. So they need to focus more and more about the performance of the employee to maintain the quality of the work. Productivity measures how much business gets out of its resources like money, time, and labor. But the performance measures how well those resources are used to reach intended aims and the objectives of the organization. Then what is the organization's main mission, vision, and goal? So the productivity of the employees are sufficient to reach the goal. So this is the main difference between the performance and the productivity, because it ensures performance evaluations, training, and development programs to enhance. They could develop some of the, they could maintain the environment for some of the training and the development amongst the employee to boost their productivity. Now, in a significance of the HR, the next is the employee engagement. So what is the employee engagement in HR? This is an extent to which employees feel passionate about their jobs, are committed to the organization, and put discretionary efforts into their work. Like they would be very much devoted towards their work. So HR may involve them with the multiple activities to enhance their productivity with the work. They may organize some of the activities like the workplace parties, learning lunches, and the employee games tournament and the competition they may organize. Some special days could be decided. Some types of the training programs could be introduced over there, and some recognition programs also. And for their physical development and for the change, they may organize the sports events also. So this way, they may build the team properly of all the employees to finish the task in a very efficient way. And the another part, what is the compliances and the risk management. So in the compliances, it's a reactive measure as organizations must often respond to changes in laws and regulation as they arise. And risk management, on the other hand, it is a proactive measures that helps organizations prepare for the response to potential risks before they occur. So these are the different things. And the compliance risk management, it is a process of identifying and assessing legal penalties and financial losses and the material losses associated with an organization's failure to act under certain laws and the regulation. So HR has to be very much skilled to know about all the things to introduce in the organization for the welfare of the employees and the employer. Significance of the HRM, what is the workplace culture, what is the relevance of it. So even though culture is all around us as we are familiar with it, even at work it is likely defined by the different people differently. On the most basic level, Forbes defines workplace culture as the shared values, belief systems, attitude, and set of assumptions that people in workplace shares, because everybody has a different nature and different culture, different religion, but the workplace culture should be same and equal for each and everyone. So how do you develop a positive workplace culture? You have to establish trust, you have to determine the current culture, you have to define the ideal workplace culture, you have to set clear expectations and the goals, you have to measure goals and give feedback frequently, and rather than recognize and reward good work, and then you this way you may develop the employees. So always create a positive way of working in your organization. And the secondary, there is a change management. What is a change management? It has become one of the most critical success factor for any business in today's ever changing world, because when it would be required change in your business, at the same times you could do it. The business world is changing at the fast pace. Technology keeps evolving, customer trends are changing, and nowadays new market regulations are being launched on the regular basis, and the businesses have to cope with the unprecedented global crisis. So for the growth opportunities are there when you change, you do some proper changes in your business. It is a very systematic approach. Now the next is the leadership development. So what is the leadership development? Because while taking a leadership role in the human resource department requires a wide variety of skills. It is for this reason why human resource leaders often stand out. They possess certain qualities that are natural to them, but can also be developed through focus and training. So if you want to excel in a human resource career, you need to own your leadership qualities and skills. For instance, analytical abilities are needed when selecting the right employees and coming up with the most suitable employee benefits packages. As a leader in an HR department, you must also possess communication and the conflict management skills, since these are essential in team management and dealing with conflicts among the employees and the resolving workplace challenges. So whether you are considering a leadership role in a human resource department or are already taking up the roles, here's how to develop leadership skills. Next is the innovation and creativity in HRM. So what it is? While everybody is aware with that what the creativity is, it involves generating new ideas, identifying new ways of doing something or solving problems in a very unique and excellent and extraordinary way. It is all about identifying ways of bringing ideas into reality. And innovation involves creating something new, like a product, technology, or solution. And in the organization, the role of the creativity is it increases employee engagement, leading to better retention, and plus it's winning strategy for overall success. Highly creative companies also enjoy more financial success, and companies known for their creativity certainly and don't hide it even when it comes to their human resource department. And second one, what is the organizational effectiveness? What is the main role of it in the HRM? It is at the most element level. Organizational effectiveness is the concept that measures how thoroughly and efficiently a company achieve its business goal. Because an effective organization runs like a well-designed, well-oiled machine. Because we know as a car is a very effective from the form of the transportation, while efficiency refers to how well something is done. Effectiveness refers to how useful something is. It's able to move, as we know, the car is a very effective form of the transportation. It's able to move people across long distances. So this way we could check the effectivity of the car to specific places. But a car may not transport people efficiently because of how it uses fuel. So how you will measure the organizational effectivity in your organizations? So the companies can measure their organizational effectiveness by using metrics or review system, because the companies use scorecards to track their performance regularly. How a company measures its effectiveness depends on its strategic plan and what goals they are trying to achieve. Here in the conclusion part, overall HRM significance lies in the contribution of the organizational effectiveness and the efficiency, and how it is by optimizing HR process, leveraging human capital, and the nurturing a positive work environment. HRM enables organizations to gain a competitive edge to achieve long-term success. As the business landscape contributes to evolve, HRM will continue to adapt and play a pivotal role in shaping the future of work, addressing emerging challenges, and maximizing the potential of the workforce to meet organizational objectives. So, by staying dynamic and forward thinking, HRM will remain a vital function in ensuring the growth and prosperity of the organization worldwide. I must say, in the present era, we can't imagine any organization's future in the absence of the HR department. So that's why it is a very important, its role is very significant.